Hey, Ric-Hard, what takeover is this? Takeover 50 on October 4th?
No, don't be ridiculous, Lou. It's Takeover 31.
Yeah, Lou. Takeover 30, give or take over 1.
Welcome to TFS Pod, otherwise known as the Few Show Podcast. This is 24/7 Lou, and that's...
And it's Ric-Hard, and we're not going to have to retake over that intro anymore.
Jesus.
Oh, and that's...
One-man band, give or take over a retake or 2 or 5.
Yes, folks. That magnificent intro you just heard took over 20 takes.
Almost as many takes as the takeovers.
Yes, that's what it was. That's what
Seriously, that was the main event. That was the main event right there.
Yeah, you're listening to the number one show on YouTube, number one show in your heart, the number one show that your girlfriend and your boyfriend likes. Yeah.
Whoa, Lou, speak for yourself.
For the ladies' boyfriends like our show.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense.
And
as long as it's platonic.
And for the guys, their girlfriends like our show. That's what I'm saying. We're taking over everyone. See, take over.
I'll allow it.
So anyone who disagrees with me, dispute me.
Yeah. So yes, the comment section's for.
We are talking about NXT Takeover 31. Yes, 31 of these takeovers. What's the tagline on this one anyway?
It's actually 31.
That's it?
Yep.
Get out of here. Okay.
They got bored.
Okay, look, there's a soapbox over here. I'm about to get on top of it right now.
I want to say actually that Takeover 31 missed out on an opportunity by not having it take place on Halloween and calling it Takeover 31 Halloween Havoc.
Oh,
right?
Man.
Oh my God.
Man, that would have been good.
So while I'm here in my soapbox, I want to mention this. These takeovers, I hate it because they're all takeovers. Like, if someone in the past says, hey, you saw the NXT Takeover? Which one? Oh, number 28. Which one? I don't remember which one. I wish they had, I know they have like a name to them. What are the names they have, Ric-Hard, that you were mentioning before we started?
Some of them are named after the city that they take place in, Brooklyn, London, so to speak. There's a couple other ones with like interesting taglines where it's, what's one that was The End, XXX, In Your House, some of the War Games comes to mind also. So
yeah.
they're either, and then there's the ones that are numbered.
So to me, it's like, come on, give me a name, give me something catchy. Just don't, get rid of the takeover part. Only make the takeover ones like the ones like before WrestleMania, to make like those like the big shows. So
well, I mean, you mentioned that, but we've essentially had 4 or 5 takeovers a year. Except this year we're scheduled to have 6 this year, which is actually surprising. What I like is that takeover, this takeover in particular, is happening as its own standalone weekend show. They're not counter programming against AEW, and they don't have another pay-per-view happening on the weekend either. So it's taking place on a Sunday.
Okay. I guess that's fine. I guess it has its own night to stand on. All right, so let's start with our predictions here. Before we start, what's the scoreboard say? Where are we at?
All right, so I reviewed it again, but we're at 7-7, me and you, Lou. One-man band's at 5 points, so he's really got to start catching up because he's only got 8 more shows to really make an impact with.
Ooh. Or make a few phone calls to get more pay-per-views, right?
Yeah. We all. I think we've come to the conclusion that one of you guys is good friends with one Paul Levesque. I forget which one of you was, but yeah, you might make some calls there. And in terms of the others, as we call them sometimes, Jay Fuse at 2 points, Al and Rhino are at 1 point, and Bogey, let me see my notes, is still at 0 points.
0 points.
Thanks to Lou pulling some strings on SummerSlam.
Yeah. So, okay, wait, pulling some strings. What are you? No. That was fair and square.
All right, yeah, we'll put an asterisk next to that line. That's no problem.
Next to his picks, you put an asterisk. Not next to mine.
water under the bridge. We can move on. All right. So let's look at the match card for this takeover.
All right. Let's start off with here. Let's start off with. Hold on a second. Yeah, let's start off with Kushida versus Velveteen Dream. I will go first in this one. I will be honest, folks. If you're following my picks, good luck, because I think I'm having issues with some of my picks. But here we are. Here we go. Ready? I'm picking in this one. Oh, wait, where are my notes here? Yeah, Velveteen Dream to win. I don't know why they're fighting. I don't know what's going on. If you guys have an info on it, I'd like to listen to it.
For shame, Lou. For shame.
Yes, I know.
So to give you some insight onto what's been happening, so you might remember last time we really talked about Velveteen Dream. He was in that match against Cole when Cole was champion, where if he lost, he couldn't challenge for the NXT title again. So he lost that match due to some interference and stuff, and Velveteen Dream kind of, since then, was on the sidelines, kind of trying to find his way back in. Then Adam Cole lost the title to Keith Lee, who immediately lost the title to Karrion Kross, who relinquished the title. And then we had a number one contenders, like a series of matches to put people in there. So Velveteen Dream was in a triple threat match to try to be in the number one contenders match for TakeOver XXX. And what we ended up getting was Kushida winning or costing Velveteen the match. So Velveteen Dream turned heel and attacked Kushida.
Ooh, okay.
In a triple threat match. So that's the build up to this. Kushida has essentially he's just getting attacked by Velveteen Dream. And he got a measure of revenge in the recent gauntlet match that saw Kyle O'Reilly win the number one contendership. Because Velveteen Dream attacked Kushida again, I believe. Or the other way around. One of them attacked the other one and cost him the match. I think it was Kushida got a measure of revenge.
Okay. So who do you pick?
They've both been costing each other number one contendership shots. So that's why they're fighting.
I pick Velveteen Dream. Who do you pick?
Velveteen Dream is coming out of this looking like a heel. Finn Balor is a tweener champion. I don't know if he... So we've got two options. Either retains and stays a tweener champ, or he loses to Kyle O'Reilly.
Wait, what are you talking about? We're talking about the Velveteen Dream...
I know. I'm just saying. Velveteen Dream, in relation to this, I think Velveteen Dream is going to get put back into the main event picture shortly, and so I think he's going to walk away with a win on this one. So I'm going to say Velveteen Dream.
Velveteen Dream. Okay, that's two of us. Okay, one man band. Who do you have?
All right, we're gonna do the clean sweep on this one because I'm gonna go with Velveteen Dream as well. And my reasoning though is a little bit different because I know Velveteen Dream has been on a losing streak of sorts, and like at least on pay-per-views, I know that he's come up short. So I think that he's gonna turn his fortunes around, and he's gonna end up going back into the main event picture. And I think him beating Kushida. You know, Kushida's not really doing anything right now. You know, ever since he came over from New Japan, he hasn't really done anything. So I think Velveteen Dream takes the win, and he's gonna propel back into the picture. Against who? We'll see.
Okay, all right. So clean sweep, Velveteen Dream for the win.
Yeah, we kind of know how WWE treats their Japanese talent sometimes.
Yep.
Not the best.
The male Japanese talent.
But female and female too.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. All right. So next match we're gonna have here for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship, it's Santos Escobar, the champion, versus Isaiah Swerve Scott. Ric-Hard, who do you have?
So I've seen Isaiah Swerve Scott live, and
yes,
I still think it's a lot of hype with not enough punch behind it. So I'm going to stick with the champion on this and say Santos Escobar retains. And most likely with some shenanigans with some of his cronies.
All right, okay.
So, yeah. Escobar.
All right, Escobar for the win. And one-man band, who do you have?
Yeah, same thing. I'm gonna go with Santos Escobar. I don't remember when Santos Escobar won the title, but it feels like it hasn't been that long. Yeah, so I think they want to keep him going. I think Isaiah Scott still has a little bit of work to do. So yeah, it's gonna be Santos. Santos Escobar takes it.
Alrighty. Okay, so all right, that's 2 for Santos Escobar. Now, pick.
Good form on that Control C, guys.
Funny.
I kid.
Yeah, who would want to do that? Control C. That's not even right because nobody would do something like that. So, and anyway, in this match for the winner, I'm gonna pick Santos Escobar.
Wow. Yeah.
For the champion to retain, I do think that.
Mind giving your reasoning there, Lou?
I like what.
Aside from the fact that the other 2 people picked him.
Control C. What one-man band said.
Oh. Okay.
I think the numbers game will catch up to say a Swerve Scott.
All right. Okay, it's a fair assessment. That's actually a fair assessment.
I already said it in advance. I wasn't prepared much on what's going on in NXT. So okay, next matchup. Here we go for the NXT North American Championship. We have the champ who had predicted it a long time ago. Damian Priest.
That was me. Yeah.
Yes, that was you, Ric-Hard. Damian Priest versus Johnny Gargano. One-man band. Who do you have?
All right, so Damian Priest, the former Punishment Martinez, versus Johnny Gargano. This is where I'm gonna start being a little bold. And the reason I think I'm saying I'm gonna be bold is because I believe that this show is gonna be the precursor to a new era, and I think that there might be quite a few shakeups now in this show. And I think this is going to be one of them. I have a feeling that Johnny Gargano is going to become the North American champion again. And there's going to be a reason as to why I say this later on. But I'm gonna go bold because that's my stick now. I'm gonna be bold, italics bold, and it's gonna be Johnny Gargano's gonna get the title back. So Gargano is the new champ.
Alrighty, Gargano's the new champ according to One Man Band. All right, my pick for this one for the North American Championship. Again, I apologize for not being up to date on all these matches, but here's my pick. Take it to Vegas and you might win. 50-50. Anyway, my pick is Damian Priest, the champion, will retain, and I think they're still riding that a little bit longer before he's not a champion anymore, but I think that he's going to retain. That's all I have.
Oh, look at that.
So, Ric-Hard, go ahead. Who do you have? Who you control seeing?
Okay. Believe it or not, I actually wrote down my picks before recording this, so without any looking over shoulders or anything, guys, I have my own picks written down. So let me just say that I get an idea as to what One Man Band might be alluding to, because you might recall we kind of did think that they were going to do a power couple thing between Gargano and Candice LeRae, having their respective titles in the main divisions.
Yeah.
The only thing that I think is hurting them is they don't seem to be getting involved in each other's matches to really give that edge. When it comes to takeover matches.
Sure.
So, with that being said, I can see what One Man Band's implying, but I went Damian Priest in the 5-way ladder match. Damian Priest has had the title for, I want to say, not that long, a couple, maybe 2 months.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to lose it that fast, even though it makes sense, considering what my next prediction is. I still am going to say Damian Priest retains.
Yeah.
And it might not be a clean retention. They might prolong this into the next event where you see Gargano win it. Because by that point enough time will pass. But I think Damian Priest retains this time. to build towards something else. So I'm going to say Damian Priest retains, wins the match.
All right, Damian Priest. Good pick.
Yeah, because it was yours?
Oh, really? I didn't notice. I didn't notice that. Oh, wow.
This guy. Okay.
All right. Next match, we're going to have the NXT Women's Championship. Io Shirai, the champion, versus Candice LeRae. All right, and this one's going to be my pick. I'm listening to what you guys are saying there, and I kind of like that what you guys are saying. So just be based on that, what you guys are saying about Gargano and Candice LeRae. I like that stuff. So based on that, what you guys are saying, I'm going with the champion, Io Shirai, to retain.
Freaking troll, bro!
Wow.
God.
So, Ric-Hard,
got me going.
Ric-Hard, who do you have?
So Io Shirai has had the title since essentially the takeover after WrestleMania. I'm gonna say that Io Shirai's losing it, and we're gonna see some shenanigans involved. I do believe, but this is Candice LeRae's moment. She won a battle royal to get in this match.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to mean something that they both turned heel earlier this year. So give Candice LeRae the shot. She hasn't been a former NXT Women's Champion on there. She's a good star.
Yeah. Okay.
Give her a run with the title.
Give her a shot.
I'm gonna say Candice LeRae, new Women's Champion.
Ooh. All right, and a one-man band. Who do you have?
All right. So judging from what I said earlier, and when I was talking about the boldness continues here.
Wow.
I am also going to go with Candice LeRae winning the belt for most of the same reasons.
Hey, if it's not a belt, it's a title.
Same, whatever. Same thing, the title. I'm going to go with LeRae because I really do believe that this is the start of a new era. And I believe that, they need to get the belt off of Io Shirai because I think she's had a good run with it. It's time. And I really strongly feel that they're going to run the power couple title thing. I really think they're going to do it. And I know that there hasn't been any shenanigans with any titles, like any titles changing hands with people like jumping in and interfering. But I think it starts. I think it starts tonight for this whole event. So somebody's going to get involved somewhere, whether it be Candice LeRae for Gargano's match or vice versa. But, yeah, I think Candice LeRae's going to win it. She's going to be the new champ.
All right. Wow. All right. Candice LeRae wins it.
Yep.
All right. So, there we are. Next match, we're going to have the NXT Championship. Finn Balor versus Kyle O'Reilly. Ric-Hard, who do you have?
All right. So, I've kind of been hinting at this off before the show. I don't know why, but I'm getting Randy Orton Evolution vibes from 2004 here. Kyle O'Reilly is going to succeed in doing what Adam Cole has been unable to do as of late, and maybe win the title off of Finn Balor.
Ooh.
That's one scenario I see coming in here. Now, on the flip side, you got Finn Balor, recently crowned NXT champion. If he loses to Kyle O'Reilly, it's a transitional win. And I really wouldn't want to see that for Finn Balor, because let's not forget his Universal title fiasco. But we've also got a draft coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm going to go bold.
Aha.
Here we go.
And say Kyle O'Reilly wins the NXT Championship.
Wow.
He gets turned on by his stablemates in Undisputed Era.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's my pick. That's my pick, Kyle O'Reilly. And Finn Balor's going to go back to either Raw or SmackDown.
His time in NXT is over. All right. One-man band. Who do you have?
Man, I couldn't have said it any better myself. Jesus. As and I was actually going to allude to something a little different, but after what Ric-Hard said, yeah, I mean, I was going to pick Kyle O'Reilly regardless anyways. This was going to continue my boldness. But I had a slightly different approach. But I think Ric-Hard's makes more sense because I think they have been teasing some dissension in Undisputed Era. So what I thought was going to happen was, Velveteen, with the whole Velveteen Dream winning, they'll propel him to the main event scene. I figured that Kyle O'Reilly winning it would kind of propel Velveteen Dream to kind of take revenge on the Undisputed Era against Kyle O'Reilly in this case. And maybe what would happen, I thought maybe like in the next pay-per-view, that it'll be Velveteen Dream versus Kyle O'Reilly, and then Velveteen Dream wins it, and then like basically the Undisputed Era would cost Kyle O'Reilly the title, and he would dissent from them after that. But I think it makes more sense what Ric-Hard said. I think that the dissension starts for this Sunday. So, but in any case, I think Kyle O'Reilly's gonna win it. He's gonna win the belt. And yeah, Finn Balor I think is on his way back out to the main roster. He did what he had to do. He elevated people, and then now he can go back.
Okay. Wow. All right then. All right. 2 for Kyle O'Reilly there. All right. Let me see here for this matchup. I don't know. I'm hearing so much about Kyle O'Reilly and stuff going on with him, and I know I have to be. I know I said before I have not watched NXT. I'm not up to date on it, but I'm kind of feeling that vibe from you guys that there's something going on with Kyle O'Reilly, and for this pick, I am going to go ahead and pick the winner and the new NXT champion, Kyle O'Reilly. Again, not up to date with what's going on in NXT, but I'm going to go with that very bold pick.
Yeah, you're gonna go with that Control C, huh?
What do you mean Control C?
For your information, Lou, I know you probably weren't aware of this. Kyle O'Reilly went through a gauntlet eliminator match where I think he actually started from very close to the beginning, actually. He had to go through all 4 of the other guys. Bronson Reed, Cameron Grimes, Kushida, and Timothy Thatcher. And it was a brutal match. It actually made him look like a real underdog. So it's not as bold as you think.
Okay. So he's doing that recent, similar to the recent thing of Kofi Kingston going through thing to get up to climb up to the championship. Sort of. It's not the same vibe, but and I wanted to throw this out when One Man Band said Balor's elevated people. I get what he's saying, but it's also funny because Balor's been on an undefeated streak at takeovers. Mm-hmm. So he's actually not lost at takeover ever, since coming back. So if he loses to Kyle O'Reilly, this will be his first loss at a takeover. Wow. Okay.
Which will actually cement Kyle O'Reilly at the top. That's as good of a basically that's as good of a like push that you can get. He ends the undefeated streak of Finn Balor.
All right. Okay.
So
there we are. There are our picks for NXT Takeover 31. Give or take over.
Give or take over. One.
Yeah, there we are. So let's see who wins it. We'll be watching this stuff on October 4th, and we'll be back on the next episode to crown me as champion.
Well, we'll either crown a new champion or we'll maintain the tie, and One Man Band will start catching up.
Wait, how is there a tie? There won't be a tie. Well, let's not jinx it. Let's not jinx it. Luke, you did hit some Control C a lot. I didn't hit Control C. One Man Band, you know what? One Man Band, I'm going to give you the last word before we close out this segment. What do you have to say about this?
I say, may the boldest man win, and in that case, it's going to be me.
And there will be no retakes after I win.
I know who won't win. Bogey.